Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? Hope you're doing well on this Monday, November 7th, 2016. And you know what it feels like today? Monday. Yeah, just blah. But we're back on schedule. We're doing our daily pocket dump deconstructions before 11 o'clock, before I run out of here late, going to work. Monday, November 7th, 2016, as I record this, you guys get the routine. I give you the date, even though a lot of you will be watching this and go, why does he keep giving me the date? It's because I have over 170 of these. Yeah, we're on a roll. We do them every single day. Monday through Friday before 11 o'clock. Weekends, when I get my big body up, to go outside, which is usually late evenings. Pocket dump deconstruction, what you see right there is what I'm putting into my pocket. And hopefully it makes me feel good enough to make it through a Monday that has 3 meetings in it. One with the accounting CFO. So you know that's not going to go well. So I want a real nice carry. And this is the one I chose. The knife that got away, real nice. But I decided not to go that nice. Plus, it's a real tactical knife, and I decided I might slip up in a meeting. I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway, let's talk about this pocket dump deconstruction. I took pictures of this, bunch of them. Should be able to post them around noonish, 1-ish, or 2-ish to my Instagram. My Instagram is just like this YouTube channel. It's at Keith Kevin King. Come join the fun. I need to start doing videos on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff, but I haven't yet. Still lazy. But I'll try to get all that stuff done. But join me on Instagram. It's a bunch of fun. I load a lot of photos. When I get my new knives, I have a couple of one. I don't know when that'll come. It'll come from a long time. I got it from someone overseas. But one of them should be here. I'm hoping by Wednesday, a new knife for the collection that I'm happy to have. But right now, let's take a look at what I'm filling my pockets with today. Yeah, it's the good and trustworthy. It makes me feel good. It's my Rolex Precision. I had to look at the name of it. I used to just call this my Rolex. And then people asked me what kind of Rolex. And I went, oh, it is posted there. It's an old Rolex. It's a manual, real thin. I love the fact that it's manual. I love that it's real thin and that you just wind it up. For some reason, it makes me feel good around my wrist. You guys know I have more expensive watches in the rotation, but man, I just like that one. It's classy too. Looks like you mean business. The Partagas. Oh. That's the cigar for the end of the day. My cigars at the end of the day, along with my drinks, are for either to celebrate the day or to celebrate the end of the day and hope that the next day is a lot better. On Mondays, it's usually the latter, hoping that Tuesday is a good one. But nice Partagas, wonderful Partagas. Cuban cigar. Yes, it's my Schoen pen. Yeah, it's the titanium one. I really like my Schoen pens. I love going to a meeting all fancy. You could tell I'm in meeting mode, my fancy stuff. Put my fancy pad on the table, then put my Schoen pen. It's like, yeah, a man has arrived. I love that Schoen pen. Just simple. This is one of my thin Mont Blanc wallets. And then here's blended scotch. And let's see here. I'm looking for where my, where we go, there we go, where I can cover my coin. The coin for today, I'm continuing with the unicorn theme. Yeah, this is the 1997 unicorn coin. There were 4 of these made, not of this specific coin, 4 coins in a set. I have the 1 ounce and the half ounces. The 1 ounce, you will probably only see 3 of them shown in a pocket dump deconstruction. The 4th one, it was so hard to get, is slabbed, which means, you know, for collectors, it's put in a protective thing and rated pretty high. And so those don't go in the pocket because you don't get that coin feel like you do with that. But that's my grandson's favorite, my favorites too. I love those unicorn coins. Hard to find. And I love them so much they survived what I call my 50 bucks an ounce massacre, where I just sold it all. You know why? Ain't gonna see 50 bucks an ounce for silver in a very long time. Maybe not in my lifetime again. The first time silver went that high, it was because of a fraud. A couple of folks were buying it up to raise the price. The second time, everyone went wacko. Thank you, everyone, for going wacko. Now let's talk about, but I still have a lot of silver. And now, though, my silver collection is for me and for my kids, and it's not their hedge bets or to make a lot of money. Did it, done it. A lot of these knives in these 4 Pelican cases come from that. Okay, let's talk about the knives. Here's my spin. You guys know I love my Spyderco spin. This is a special one, of course. It is discontinued. It's the spin with that blue Precision handle. Ah, it's so nice. This really, you know, my keychain knives, I only have 1 silver loop, 3 keys on the silver loop. That's it. That's really it. And then I put a keychain knife on it. And depending on the keychain, look how fancy this one will be. Just looks fancy. I keep calling it the pizza-shaped blade. VG10 steel, 1.9 inch blade, which is just wonderful. I'm loving it. Oh, I love it. That Precision, what it is really is glass fibers thinner than your hair, all weaved together into this pattern. The pattern is Precision. You'll see a lot of sprint runs from Spyderco and Precision. You'll see black, blue, gray Precision on them. A lot of those are, by the way, discontinued because people snap them up. So it's the pattern in this Precision. It's glass fiber, and that pattern comes from a specific kimono in Japan. Yeah, VG10, I love. Look how small and thin this is. They include a clip. Of course, I put mine on a keychain, but these are great to drop in to your pocket or whatever. And I know, I tell you guys all the time, I am just amazed at how wonderful Spyderco can put a frame lock on a piece this small that even an old man with Michelin Man hands, fat fingers, stiff fat fingers, can use it. Oh man, that's really nice. That is the Spyderco spin, folks, with the Precision handle. The medium knife, you guys know it's Chris Reeve. Yeah, it's the Chris Reeve Sebenza 21, small Sebenza 21 with the Tanto blade. Whenever I say Chris Reeve Tanto, those 3 words, you know that you get the original from True North Knives. They have the exclusivity on Tanto blades. Of course, I've been noticing though, Blade HQ got a couple of them. I don't know where they got them, just a couple. So you can also go to Blade HQ and buy them, but True North Knife is where they really live. Oh man, you have to love it with the two double blue studs. There's something about a Tanto blade. I like them because when you use them, sometimes you just need a little blade. And so I love those two edges. I really do. And that's a pretty knife, isn't it? Plain Jane handle with that blue setting it off. Tanto. You can always tell the Tantos from True North knives because of the lanyards. They're different than the plain black. And they have this special bead which says Tanto. It yells to you, Tanto, Tanto, Tanto. Of course, 2.9 inch S35 VN steel blade. Of course, with the Chris Reeve integral lock. Oh, man. You guys know this for me is the perfect size. I know for others you want those bigger knives, but this is really nice. Chris Reeve, small Sebenza, 21, Tanto from True North Knives. And then, yeah, it's like, you know, I have 3 kids. They're grown now, and my oldest has 5 sons. So I have 5 grandsons. 2 girls, oldest, and then a son. And, you know, sometimes you have to put them in a corner when you're when you're disappointed in their actions, and then they come out and they become a very nice child. Well, if knives are the same, when I got the Spyderco Nirvana, I was so disappointed in it. I set such high expectations. First of all, it's that Peter Rizzenti style, and now Spyderco has introduced me to a lot of custom makers that I didn't know anything about. But when they collaborate with Spyderco, since I'm collecting Spydercos, I learn about them. And I start seeing their customs, and it looks just like this. It really does. This is one solid piece of titanium. Yeah, the whole handle. Then you have the Chris Reeve integral frame lock. It's bead blasted, and it has this coating. I just hate coated, like, I hate when Spyderco does these gray coatings on blades. I know, I love blackout blades, but something about the coating I don't like. But man, this thing gave me fits. The action sucked. It had huge stick on the lock. You put a little pressure, and you guys know I have, what, close to 300 Spydercos. I never had a problem with their frame lock, me touching it while I open it up that jammed it, but this does. But man, so I've been working. I put it in my case, and you guys did not see this thing for months. Cost so much, one of my most expensive Spydercos, and I was just so disappointed in it. Now I like it. Now I've been working it, and it feels good. I just wish it was like most Spyderco knives right out of the box. It would have been like that, especially because of the price. But I like it. It's thin. Man, you pull it out of your pocket. I'm talking about with friends, right? Who don't get scared of knives, and they love it. I tell them it's one piece, and they go, no, and they just love turning it. Ugh. Some of them, though, they open it like I would. Hand them the knife, and they want to just go whoop. But if your fingers are on that bar, it does. So I always have to remember, hey, this is my baby. This is the Nirvana. Put your fingers here. And then it, whoops, sorry, that's me. Put your fingers here, and then it'll come open. And now it is a lot smoother. And it's my carry. Again, it is Spyderco's Peter Rizzenti's collaboration of the Nirvana. S90V steel. It does have that gray coating on it, but man, it's a nice blade. It really is. 3.7 inches. It doesn't seem so big. It just doesn't. I love the handle. Just really a nice production challenge for Spyderco. But when it wasn't working for me new, I could care less about their production standards. Someone offered me a lot of money for this when I Instagrammed. I was so thrilled that I had it the first day. Did a impressions of it. You could take a look at it. And I said no. And the reason I said no, and usually I don't sell my knives anyway. At some point I'll do like for a year, sell out all my knives or something. But when I'm ready for retirement, early retirement, I hope. But I said no, not because of the price. I said no because I didn't want them to get stuck with, at that point I felt was a bomb. But man, it's nice now. That's it. That's the Spyderco Nirvana. S90V steel, a saber ground blade, one-piece titanium handle, 3.7 inches, S90V, and now the kinks have been worked out of it. That's my Monday carry. That's supposed to carry me through 3 meetings, one with the CFO of the company, budget stuff. So, whoa! I needed a nice carry. You see that on the table? That's what I'm counting on to get me through. Thumb this up if you love the daily pocket dump deconstructions. Go crazy on it. Let me hear you say yay. Because we're going to keep doing this day in and day out. Day in and day out. We have over 170 videos. Man, they're like 300 videos on the site now. Right here on this site. So go check them out. Go crazy. Go explore a bunch of knives and a bunch of gear. Go have some fun on the channel. Don't forget to thumb it up, though. Let me know that you're liking it. Share it. Share it with others. Let them know that we're out here. Hit that subscribe button. Once you do, we're on our way to 2,000. That's the goal. Once we hit 2,000, we open up the 1550 Pelican case that has all my browse blades. I love my browse blades. You're going to love them too. Hinderers, striders, all of the custom knives, and my case knives that you don't see a lot. Because I don't carry them a lot because they don't have lanyard holes. But I love slip joints. I really do. Yes, Spyderco Palooza coming up starting this week. Believe me. So get ready for a lot of videos. Even if you've already subscribed, hit that little bell. I think there's a bell next to the subscribe button. That'll set it up so you're notified whenever I put up a video so you don't miss them. Even YouTube is saying, yeah, sometimes our algorithm, they don't get your things in the right boxes. Just hit that bell. They'll make sure that they're there. Gonna post the purdy picture of this on Instagram at Keith Kevin Kim. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. And yes, I dug in deep to bring out one of my recent customs. Because when I woke up, I said, I need something special to get me through this Monday. Because I'm not feeling it. And guess what, folks? I pulled my Mayo Hawkbill out of that 1550 case I told you we'll get once we'll go through knife by knife when we reach 2,000. Did I also say I'm giving away 2 large Spyderco knives, one of which is a sprint run, limited edition? Did I say that? Oh, that'll also happen once we hit 2,000. This was made by Tom Mayo for this year's, and I'm recording this in 2016, this year's UCN G8 show in Vegas. And a lot of makers do that. I have got to go there one day when I get my Sportsmobile, or maybe before then. They make these special knives because, of course, the usual suspect network is just with huge knife collectors. People who know more about knives in their little finger than I'll ever learn or even want to learn. Big fanatics. And so the makers go there with special one-offs. And this is a one-off from Tom Mayo. I don't know. I got this from Arizona Custom Knives. They got it directly from him at the show. I don't know what the Damascus is, but I'm digging it, man. I'm really loving it. Look at that. Ah, I love it on that spine. This is actually what I like about it. It's a Hawkbill blade. When we go through Spyderco Palooza, you're going to see I have a huge collection of Hawkbill blades, Spyderco Hawkbill blades. I love them. Very tactical. Also, this one, because it's not an extreme like the reverse S of a Spyderco one, is very useful too. EDC knife, but also tactical and also nice and expensive. But I love that it's a Tom Mayo one of a kind. I really do. 3.5-inch blade. Of course, all titanium with those holes all through the titanium. Makes it a little lighter. But I passed up carrying this expensive custom. Instead, I went with the Resenti Spyderco version of his custom Nirvana. That's it, you guys. That's the pocket dump, the knife that got away. This is Kevin going into the office on a Monday. Hey, that's how we pay for the Tom Mayo Hawkbill blades, right? You guys have a perfect day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for allowing me to show you my collection. Thank you for motivating me to go through those cases and pick out knives and have a variety of carries. If not, just like me laying on a couch, I just grab, the 3 knives that are handiest. Handiest. Yeah, I guess that's a word. I really appreciate you guys. I understand the worth of your time. Thank you for spending some of it with me. Have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.